Alright, Ollie, I'm just going to run a few questions by you.
Yep, no worries.
Answer whatever you come up with, yeah?
that's
No
all right.
pressure,
Yep.
no worries, alright? How long have you been fishing?
Carp fishing. Edging just starting 3 years when the new season starts.
Alright, when was the first time you ever went fishing?
First time I went fishing was when I went on like a weekend away with my mate, and him and his dad fished quite a lot. I didn't really fish that much. I've fished a few sessions with my uncle, but it never really interested me. Started fishing when we was on away on the weekend and I got into it. Came back, started fishing my local river for a bit, and then I got the buzz for fishing, and then after that I found out about deed apps and it was local, so I joined the ticket, and ever since I've been fishing like quite regularly, like most weekends.
So you've just mentioned deed apps there. Do you feel lucky to have a deed apps ticket when you see what waters we've got?
Yeah, I feel lucky to be able to fish down here, really, because it's on my doorstep. It's like a 5-minute walk max with my gear to most of the venues, obviously, apart from Brooklands, because that's obviously a bit of a drive. But I feel like happy to be able to come down here and speak to people, and like everyone understands where I'm coming from, and everyone's supportive and always there if you need help and stuff like that.
See, and that's brilliant. So on that note of being supportive and helping people, how did you end up getting sponsored by me?
I was down on a 36 hours with my dad and a few mates, and I was down during the week fishing as well, and then came over to you and spoke to you a bit, started talking to you, and then you kind of just started speaking to me, and then that's how it started, really.
Right, but what was the reasons why I did it? When there was loads of other young anglers there, I could have
You
chosen
saw
anyone.
that I wasn't messing about, I took it quite seriously, but obviously still had a little laugh with my mates, helped them out when they needed help, and I was just trying, really.
Right, so you wasn't a social media star, you wasn't a YouTuber or nothing like that.
You didn't see me on the
totally
internet.
random.
Just
yeah?
a random angler down the lake.
There you go. You was doing what you love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? And that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be a social media star, the big I am, or nothing like that.
No.
You know, if you're good at what you do, which you are, Ollie, you're fucking exceptional, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I swore there. Sorry, public. All right. And that's the reason why, yeah? You're good, you're dedicated, and you're bloody good at what you do. You reminded me of myself when I was your age.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened. And now you're lucky enough, you got your foot in the door. Who knows what can come of this in the future, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. What makes you decide on a swim when you come to the lake?
If I come down the lake, obviously this is my local, like I'm down here fishing. Even if I'm not fishing, I'll come down after school and do a few laps, speak to a few people, see where's fishing, and come down here early as I can, do a lap, see where's fishing, see if I can see any fish and any snags or any margins. If I know a particular swim that's open and I know that I can fish it, and I know everywhere most of the places are to be fishing, then I'll jump in there. But if it's a new swim that I don't fish much, then I'll come down and put the time in at the start. Even if it's a day session, I'll spend a few hours in the morning finding a few spots and putting out some bait, and then just run with it, really.
Good man. Alright, what's your standard setup? What rods and that are you using? Not necessarily the make and that, like 10 foots, 12 foots, pound test curves, all that sort of thing, line.
Oh, at the minute I'm fishing with 12 foot, 3 1/4 pound test curve, 3 spirits with just got a new set of rules, which are 5,500 tournaments, and I'm using 15 pound .37 called a touchdown.
Right. What's your favourite rigs? I know you have a favourite rig, so let's see if you're honest here.
My favourite rig, all-round rig, is a Ronnie rig. When I started fishing, everyone said for someone to start fishing and easy to use is a hair rig, but I never really felt confident in using that, and when I came around and found about the Ronnie rig, that just was what I wanted to use, and that's what I use ever since, really. And that's what I use no matter where I go, what I'm fishing. I'll fish anything with that rig because that's what I have interest in, and
that's where we differ, because I'll always use a hair rig over a Ronnie.
That's what I have my confidence in, and I wouldn't change
There you
anything
go,
for it.
and that's half the battle. If you're confident in what you're using, then why change it?
Exactly.
If it works for you, and it obviously works for you, it doesn't work for me. That's why I use a hair rig.
Yeah.
I've tried a Ronnie now and then, and I quickly went back to hair rigs.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So having a DDAPS ticket, obviously we mentioned that before. How long's the waiting list for this club at the moment? Do you know?
Well, as a junior, you can get in quite quickly because they're influencing the younger people to be able to get into the club and get through to something that they might never stop doing, which is fishing, obviously. But for the adults, I think it's around a 9-year waiting, or 9 to 10-year waiting list.
10
to be able to
years
get
at the
in.
moment. It's dead man's ticket. This one is. Let
Yeah.
me tell you. All right. So obviously, Ollie, we've come up with the concept of Generation Carping. Yeah,
Yep.
we do a little film series.
No worries.
This will be the format. We're gonna go around all the club lakes, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll visit all of them. I think we've got 14 waters now on this ticket,
Yeah.
so that should keep us busy for a bit.
Yep.
And we'll do what you do, and we'll do what I do, and we'll discuss it on film.
Yep.
We'll film it all, and we'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. That'll be
Are
cool.
you up for it?
Yeah, I'm definitely up for that.
Good. Watch this space. Generation Carping coming soon.